if you do not have a buyer in your buyers list already and they submit an offer, does that automatically add them to the buyers
Yes,
tab?
thank you. Thank you. Great question. Yes, it automatically does that. So actually, sorry, let me go back. So even if you have someone, let's say, let me go to the other one. I think this one I had an open house. Okay, let me just quickly go back and update the open house. So this is how simple it is. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a related question too while you're navigating. What I would like to start doing is doing outbound marketing to add to my buyers list. And it seems natural that I would point them to my deals site, deals.buyboxhq.com, and have them be able to see my current inventory, but also have a conversion widget where they can add themselves to my buyers list as a separate thing. Do you have the ability for someone to add themselves to your buyers list, just unrelated to a specific deal?
I mean, they can go through the contact page if they submit their information through contact page, but that's a great suggestion. I'll talk to my team about adding a add to buyers list, which will just basically integrate with your buyers web form that you have, and it'll just work the same way.
Yeah, that would be tremendous, because I want to start actually driving a lot of traffic to that site for both functions.
Absolutely.
And it seems natural that they would be in the same place.
Yep. No, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So what happens with this is anytime you have a buyer, so anywhere they submit a form throughout the website, if they're not on your buyers list, they automatically get added to your buyers list. So if I click on attend open house and I'm a totally new buyer and I just come here, submit my information. So I'm going to do Mark Smith. Okay, Mark at gmail.com. So even though I'm filling it for this this specific property, so it will get added right here. So if I go into dispo, so it showed up right here automatically that this buyer is interested in this specific open house, right? And when I go back into my buyers list, he would have gotten added to my buyers list also. So based on the open list, so when I click on his name, it will, anytime this buyer submits additional offer, so I can see that this buyer is interested in one property that I have in this open house. So wherever they come from this system, if they clicked on make an offer, then they would go into the offers that this new buyer just directly came in, submitted an offer. If they clicked on inquire about this property, then, you know, it would show up right here. And once you move them to an actual deal, then they would just become part of the deal. But yeah, no, that's a great suggestion of adding a widget, like add me to your buyers list or something. So I'll talk to my team and get that done. So yeah, it'll just be a simple form where they put their name, phone number, and email, and then just get added to your buyers list.